Hey guys, what's up? MadSeason here, back with another video for you. So the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo came out semi-recently, and if you've watched the channel, you know I'm a pretty big fan of FF7 in general, and some people have shown interest in me playing the remake, or at least talking about it in some capacity. Well, I did just that a few days ago, and just now only got around to uploading the footage. So this is just a one-off thing. The next one will be about World of Warcraft again. I'm basically just posting this because it was requested. What you're about to see is a semi-edited version, just some basic cuts and showing the highlights because the original is like an hour long. If you want to see the original, I'll have that on my alternate channel, which is MadSeasonShow. The link is in the description. If you like what you see, I do plan on playing the full game when it releases in April. Everything will be uploaded to MadSeasonShow though, since I want to keep this one mainly about World of Warcraft. So, if that interests you, check out the channel and subscribe for the full game in April. And another word of warning is that it'll probably sound a bit different in this footage. It's not scripted or anything, and I kinda had a few drinks, so you might hear some emotion for the first time on this channel, so fair warning there. In summary, watch if you're interested in the remake, or don't watch if you're not interested, and subscribe to the other channel if you're interested in a playthrough from yours truly. And, most importantly, enjoy. Okay, hey guys, what's up? MadSeason here, back with another video for you. So, quite the different change of pace here, as I'm sure you're used to. This will not be an edited video. For those who've been watching the channel for a decent amount of time, you would know that I am a gross fan of Final Fantasy VII. It's been tough to wait, so I figured that I would play a video game and talk over it. I don't think it's really ever been done on YouTube before. I'm not really sure what to call it. Maybe like a Let's Game or something? I don't know. Patent pending on the name. Something to note here before going into this game. Now, it might be hard to believe, but I, personally, am a fan of things in their classic state. Oh god, sorry, just burped there. But nonetheless, I'm going to go into this with an open mind. I don't really look at it as a remake, as it says on the screen right there, but more of it's like a re-envisioning, because from what I understand, they add like new elements to the story and everything as well. So I'm gonna go into it with a clean slate and open mind. I'm going to just try to appreciate what they've made for us here. Alright, so I've talked for like 3 or 4 minutes here. I'm sure anyone who is remotely interested in gameplay has already clicked off the video, left a dislike, and called me a monotone robot or whatever. So let's start the game, shall we? The hairs on my arm are standing up. I am capable of excitement, I swear. Oh, looks like she just got deflowered. Oh, what a dick. Oh, come to Butthead. Here's your classic Shinra foot soldiers here. They're not blue enough. Remember they had... Oh. Oh, these guys grunt a lot. Oh my god. Oh, they made Jessie... Oh, she even did the kick as well. I just realized that. I thought Jessie was a dude in my first playthrough of the game. And that her hair was a cowboy hat because the graphics were so awful. Okay. So no crazy tutorials, huh? Ooh, you actually have physics here. This is the first thing I have to do is just mess around with these cones. Talk to Barrett. Oh, no, it's just... Okay.
Who goes there?
This is like the best stuff ever. I wish I was capable of displaying emotion.
You're coming with us. Nice and
So,
easy.
mash buttons. Well, it worked out for the first fight. I wasn't even doing anything, I was just mashing. Wait, hang on, potion? Oh, well, X just brings up a menu here. Well, I have 6 potions, 1 ether. I was looking for a potion off this body, maybe square? No. I'm gonna be very disappointed if you can't loot 2 potions off this guy, but... Unless I'm interacting with the world improperly, it looks like that is indeed the case.
Who in the hell? Hands where I can see him.
Okay, guys, just make me do everything. Jeez. Okay, let's try to be more tactical with this one. Let's do AoE. Ooh, okay. I hit one button and he did like 9 attacks. Abilities. Braver. Braver's just a normal attack. Jump to the air and strike your foe with a powerful attack. Well, that is Braver. Focused thrust. Uh-oh. I was going to make an inappropriate joke there, but I'm going to refrain. Considering it's a melee attack, we'll use it on this guy. So I'm going to try the AoE. Oh, you can really just hold it down and he'll auto-attack. You don't even have to really mash. Main menu and map. When not in battle, you can check the map, open menus, view various kinds of information. Okay. I'm reading it for the blind people watching this video. They actually made their own little advertisements for this world. This is totally what Midgar would look like in the real world. SEC, Shinra Electric Power. Well, they kind of cheesed out at the acronym there. Shouldn't it be SEPC? Because electric and power are 2 different words. Alright, 0 of 10. Game's ruined. Well, thanks for watching, you guys. Give it a like if you like. Are they just gonna... Ooh.
Drop the weapon.
People sure grunt a lot in this game.
You got this.
Sounds like they're kind of like fapping or something. So, not being turn-based anymore, I wonder if you can you line of sight, use that to your advantage? Okay. Oops, what did I just do? I hit the wrong button. The animations are pretty cool, I will say. I keep hitting X by accident, though. I wonder if all areas are going to be like really enclosed like this, or like when we get to the open world outside of Midgar, will it just be like a vast open plains? I wonder how they're going to handle that. If you see the word hold, then you need to hold it. Oh wow, really? If you see a hold, you need to hold it down? Holy shit. I remember back in my day, they didn't tell you any of this crap.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Well, Big sounds like Airsoft Fatty.
You'll keep us safe, right, Cloud?
He sounds just like him. Come on. Quick pause here regarding the name. So it's, in the original, you of course could rename all of your characters. I'm actually a fan of not being able to name your characters because it's the Final Fantasy X syndrome. You could rename your main character Titus or Titus, whichever you prefer, which is fine, but because of that, like all of the other characters never said your name. They never said Titus or Titus explicitly through the in-game dialogue, which, I don't know, it kind of takes away from the RPG aspect of it. It's just something that, I don't know, it's kind of awkward, so. Now they're actually going to call you Cloud, since they have voice acting in this one. And, you know, Barret will be Barret and yada yada yada. I think it's just sort of the natural progression of the transition from text boxes to voiceovers. I'm trying my best to catch to see just how much they've recreated. Oh, and there's, well, speaking of which, there's a classic shot right there.
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gil.
Barrett's voice, it sounds alright. It kind of sounds like he's trying to talk like he sound cool, you know what I mean? Let's get the guys in the back. Oops. I'm going to keep hitting X by accident. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to that. This increases stagger with focused thrust. Okay, so I'm familiar with the stagger ability. You will be familiar with it if you played 13. And the combat in 13 I actually didn't mind too much, because it still did have hints of turn-based here and there. Although not really. But the stagger system was fun in 13. The only thing that sucked about 13 was everything else. So Final Fantasy VII hopefully will keep a nice combat system here and maybe actually have some characters that you care about or a story you care about. Instead of watching Hope cry 24/7. Although, you know what? Now that I look at Cloud, doesn't he kind of look like a grown-up Hope? Oh god. How many people unsubscribed for that statement right there? So this grunting.
So fast, we've got company.
Sorry, I was real immature. Did these guys' guns work or something? Why am I fighting everyone? Alright, no. Let's target him. Do I even have magic? Spells, okay, well I didn't even see this one. Let's use fire. Whoa. Dude, magic does a lot of stagger. Do you see that? Let's use another one. This should stagger him. Look at that, okay. So you can use focused thrust or magic to stagger him. Kind of have a couple of options there. Although it seems like maybe when they're staggered you should wait until you should have an ATB when you stagger them basically, because that's how you maximize the damage. So I kind of screwed myself in that fight. I have to say I'm very impressed with the music. And that's a very, very important part of the game for me. Well, I will say the combat's rather easy so far. But, you know, it is the opening fight, so maybe that's why. Like I said, I hope there's a hard mode once the game releases, because I usually play games in hard mode on my first try. Well, I have to hold it. You know what, I was kind of making fun of that tutorial earlier, and I just failed that. Oh, okay, well, speaking of what I said earlier, here's an area that I recognize from the original. This is our escape route over here, and this is to the reactor. So we'll be returning here again.
I'll secure our escape route, okay?
Yep, see, told you.
Catch up with the others.
Yeah, I'm smart.
So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage?
Mako. Well,
Damn scared to bite
there
the
goes
hand that fed
20
him?
years of thinking it was
Or
Mako.
is he a loyal little doggy?
Oh my god. This music. Oh my god.
It's over.
I'm nerdgasming right now. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, this is so cool. And it's interrupted by a tutorial.
He's alone.
Attack-oriented Punisher mode. So is this another tutorial? Jesus Christ. He launches a counter blow every time he guards a melee attack. Well, I'm not sure why they gave me this tutorial against a team of 4 dudes with guns then. Okay. Did I activate it? I can't tell if I'm in it.
Here we go.
Okay, now I'm in it. I blocked it. Hey, look at that. First try.
Nothing to it.
I will say another thing with...
Cut it out.
Ooh, I think Jessie likes me, you guys. I will say one thing I'm disappointed as well with no turn-based combat is there's no fanfare music, so...
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Whoa. I like how Jessie's armor has boob plates. Did that ever exist in medieval times? Like female armor, did they have boob plates?
Our sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako.
Swear.
It doesn't rest and it doesn't
YouTube
care.
ban incoming.
You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red.
Jessie's like, ah, jeez.
How you think's gonna happen when it's here and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can.
I think Barrett needs
You
help.
really hear that?
Damn straight I do.
Get help. I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
That's what my girlfriend told me, if she existed. Well, I will say Barrett's voice, I'm still warming up to, but they got his personality down. You got to say that. He's like stubborn, he's a bit pig-headed, but he's at least like passionate, right? Barrett specializes in ranged attacks. No shit.
Now for the real show.
Okay. Can you use a big shot? Focus shot, consume all ATB charges to unleash a concentrated burst of energy, significantly increases stagger. We can use this. Let's see what this is. That kind of looked like Mind Blaster or whatever it was called, his second one, the blue ball. I think it one-shotted him though, so okay. That's pretty much a big shot, huh? Okay.
Not bad.
Oh, it switched automatically to Cloud. I kind of wanted to play Barrett for a bit, but that's fine, I guess. It will not let me switch out of combat. Okay, so I guess you just control Cloud. That's fine. I'm just checking for hidden stuff here. Oh shit, okay. Oh, I didn't swear there, you didn't hear that. Oh god. Well, I was just making sure that they didn't kill me in one shot, so for your guys' future playthroughs. Now Jessie's less impressed by me. I'm gonna have to restart. Ooh. This one has a pattern, huh? Wow. Can say that again. Oh. I'm just doing lots of testing for you guys. Covered MP with a Mako shard. I'm gonna start saying Mako now. Oh my god, he's just plowing through everything. Look at this. I've taken on a lot of boxes in my day. Ooh, I recognize this. Sweepers. Is that what they call them? It's kind of cool to see the old enemies as well. So here's our first, not boss fight, I guess, but I like how Barrett just phased in front of me there. That was awesome. I'm kind of struggling with the buttons, to be honest. Okay, so that's doing quite a lot of stagger now. Okay. Enemies who've been staggered are defenseless and take more damage. Using unique abilities on a staggered foe will quickly boost your ATB gauge. Okay, boost your ATB gauge quickly. So like I said earlier, it's best to save ATB for when they're staggered. So you can unleash more abilities and spells. Okay. Let's go ahead and use a Braver here. I wonder if you can like hotkey abilities. Because flipping through the menus is kind of awkward, I will say. It's kind of weird that Braver is a normal attack. I'm so used to it being a limit break. I wonder what his limit is then. If they even have limits. They gotta have limits. The game ends when all party members' HP reaches 0. No shit. Potions heal for 350. I thought it was like 200 originally. Oh, 0 of 10. Get it out of here. It seems like it does borrow a lot from Dark Souls controls, which, like I said, is a good thing. Phoenix down. I'm not gonna need that. I'm not gonna die.
You think if we fell in, we'd sink right down to the bottom? To the planet's core?
No, the pump would suck us back up.
How come for that?
I have a feeling I'm gonna stop a lot just to listen to the dialogue. Yeah, as you can hear the music right now, this is the Mako reactor theme, but when you get into an actual battle, it like picks up. And it sounds, I only just noticed it now because it's such a smooth transition. Like it picks up in pace and like it adds drums and stuff. I wonder how much we can melee these. I'll use my AoE. There we go. That was actually really cool.
Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Never said
Screw
I was.
Tifa.
I'm just here for the paycheck.
I'm going out with Jessie now. Oh, you get to set the timer? Well, I did say earlier I would play hard mode if it was available to me.
Pretty cocky, ain't you?
Uh-oh.
Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating.
I'm just gonna attack it from the back. Oh my god, this music, you guys. I guess I didn't heal before battle, I just realized. Okay. It does have lightning. I thought Cloud had lightning in the original, no? 0 of 10. Don't buy it, you guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where'd he go? Oh, okay. Well, I found it. Oh, I dodged Bullcorn. He has a barrier.
Frontal assault's no good.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I found it. Braver. Do another Braver. He dodged it. So my health is going down a little bit here. Oh, okay. Blue means evade. Gotcha. I'm gonna switch to Barrett here. He needs to use lightning to get this stagger up. So I think charging might be more damage overall, but it leaves you vulnerable, as you can see. Another one of these, huh? Do we get him? I guess not.
Gotta time our attacks just right. Hold out until you spot an opening.
He's about to AoE. I'm gonna try to dodge out of the way. It didn't work.
Just a little
Boom.
There goes another. Now's our chance to
Taking damage and staggering enemies fills your limit gauge. Okay, limit breaks. I was wondering if this was in or not. When the gauge is full, you can use limit breaks, which are extremely powerful attacks. You don't need to spend ATB charges. I guess I just unlocked it, huh?
It's not gonna go down easy.
Oh, nice. Right when it died. Perfect. I didn't even get to see a limit break, you guys. Isn't that awesome? You know what? They said because you take damage, I must be so good at this game. I completed the demo without unlocking a limit break because I avoided so much damage. You know, sometimes it's just tiring being so good. Oh, now the timer starts? I thought it was going that whole time. Braver. Boom. Alright, I'm getting the hang of it. It's still a little bit awkward. A lot of the times I'll open a menu when I don't mean to. This is pretty cool, I gotta say. I don't know. The music, the battle system is alright, the characters. I love how the timer paused there, by the way. It's a very convenient bomb. It's very generous. It pauses whenever our heroes are in danger. Look, the timer paused again. You know, I guess it would be frustrating for the place to explode while you're in the middle of a cutscene. I swore it told me I could open a menu. That's just the map. Oh god, what did I just do? You know what? I'm just gonna continue on since we're timing. Oh, it even pauses when you open the chest. Look at that. Like I said, this must be journalist difficulty.
We're running out of time.
shut up and climb.
Don't worry, just open a chest. But don't pick up the item, it'll never blow up. How does Barrett climb a ladder with one hand? Well, I guess he's doing it right there. Very awkwardly. Oh boy.
I've got you covered. Find us.
Watch out, it's one of those things that we killed 20 of already. How suicidal are these guards, by the way? Whoa, air combos.
The others away. Gotta get the hell out of here.
So, I guess you can hit those things with Cloud after all. I think I do like playing Cloud more, because you can get away with just dodging around more. He's more mobile, I guess, overall. Just like that, right? He's much quicker. So there's actual like differences between the characters, which is I guess expected, but it's still pretty nice. That's the thing with like 13. There really wasn't any difference between any of the characters. I guess you could only really play as one, but they're all basically blank slates. Okay. See, I will say that going into menus like this is kind of awkward. They tried to make it, they did their best to make it transition smoothly, like how they slow down the action like this, but every time using your ATB gauge, it's kind of like stop and go, I will say. Then again, it is more of a tactical feel, which is what I wanted. But I don't know, I guess it just feels a bit awkward sometimes in the way that it's set up. It's kind of like a mix, right? I'm trying to find a way to change materia. It says I have an hour of playtime. Good lord. Time flies. You just have spells. You know what? I wonder if there is no materia system. That would be really disappointing. If you just learn spells sort of like Final Fantasy II style as you level. I guess I'll chalk this up to just being a demo, I guess. But hopefully they have materia. That would be really disappointing if they didn't. Braver on this one. I missed. Okay. So it doesn't have true auto tracking. You can still miss it if you're far away enough, or if it moves up in the air like that one did. It's interesting. Oh, I hiccuped. Sorry. Oh. Oh, it's the dude with oh my gosh, it's a shock trooper. It's the dude with the rickets disease with the bow legs. These things are awesome. These are like one of my favorite enemies in the game. There's a stagger. Boom. It's a shame I haven't seen a limit yet. I don't know if I'm gonna see it. I'm too good at this game. It's my curse, I tell you. Okay, just like I said, I'm intentionally taking damage here, if you guys haven't realized. Oh god. Go Punisher mode. Camera is not being generous right now. Alright, we'll finish this guy with the Braver. Hey, 4 seconds, bulk cord. How was that like 12? The F. Wow, that was quite the explosion. What's this? This is also new. They have smartphones in the re-release. They didn't have those in the original. Wonder if that was an Apple. Whoa. Okay. Wow, look at this. A plot twist. They did say they're adding like more stuff in the story. It seemed the bomb was a dud, so they destroyed the plant themselves for some reason. Hang on, there might be a Moogle medallion here. Let me check. Oh god, I have to hiccup. I have to save Jessie again.
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
Cloud's really good at picking up chicks. Get it? Because you just picked her up. Yeah. Oh, okay. Apparently he can jump 50 feet in the air.
Pretty cool.
That's handy, certainly. There it goes. I guess I have more footage for my Final Fantasy VII review if I ever decide to finish that. There's Aerith, or Aerith, or Ares. I don't know. People say her name like 10,000 different ways. I've always said Aerith. Daijoubu. Sephiroth. The iconic scene. Seeing this in the original in its full CGI blocky glory was quite the thing to behold back in the day, I'll tell you what. Select a version to purchase. I like how it doesn't ask you if you want to purchase. It's just like, here, buy one of these. Honestly, I probably will. I mean, I kind of knew I was going to anyway. I'll probably just get the normal version, to be honest. I don't really buy into deluxe editions these days, but I want the physical copy, actually. I'm kind of, I don't know, some people think that's weird, but I'm kind of old school like that. I like to have the actual disc in my hand, or the cartridge or whatever, so I'll probably just get it off Amazon. I won't buy that right now. Okay, so that's it. The remake demo, about an hour long. I'm sure it took longer because I was kind of taking in the scenery and stuff and learning. What can I really say? I am thoroughly impressed with just about everything. The graphics are quite amazing. The characters are on point. I think Barrett's voice is a little I think I'll warm up to it. He kind of sounds like he's trying to talk out cool like though, which sounds a bit awkward. Cloud's voice is alright. Cloud kind of sounds like how I expected him to sound. I guess I'll just say that. Sort of like an emo type of loner character. But Barrett was always my favorite in Final Fantasy VII. And I'm glad that they got his personality down. Well, from the limited amount we've seen in the demo, I guess. Music is amazing. Honestly, the music, maybe it's just because I'm listening to the original soundtrack right now, is probably one of the best things about the game, I have to say. I guess I was a little disappointed that I didn't get to see a limit break. It like unlocked as I killed the final boss, so I don't know. I like how the characters are unique. They seem to have their own unique abilities. Cloud has that Punisher mode with where he's more like lumbering and slow, but his attacks do more damage and he counterattacks when he blocks. That's pretty cool. And Barrett, of course, is a ranged character, and he has that overcharge mode. I will say the battles felt a bit awkwardly paced a little bit. You know, when you're using a combo on someone, then you have to flip through a menu to use an ability. It's done that way to give it a tactical feel that's reminiscent of the original. It kind of feels a bit awkward. Maybe that's something that'll fade as I become more proficient with it. And, you know, I stopped fumbling through menus so much. I opened up the menu, like, on accident by, like, 1,000 times throughout that playthrough. So, they do have the classic mode as well. But from what I understand, what people are saying, this isn't turn-based. It's basically just watch the characters do everything. Like, they block automatically, they dodge automatically, and you literally just sit there and you wait for the ATB to fill up to either use a potion, use an ether, or magic, or ability, or whatever. There's Final Fantasy VII. I hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly did. I'm glad I recorded it. I will most definitely get the game on its release. Pretty much 99.9%, unless the coronavirus gets me. But I'm taking precautionary measures, and I'm staying in my basement playing World of Warcraft 24/7. Just to avoid that. It takes a lot of discipline, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I could possibly record it and upload it. It would probably be on my alternate channel. I'm not sure what channel I'm uploading this video to. It might be on MadSeasonShow, in which case I'll have a link in the description if you guys want to check it out. It'll be a month before I start uploading footage, I guess, if I decide to record it, but I don't know. I guess if you enjoyed this coverage, you might enjoy the playthrough. So, okay. Well, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.